Hey everybody, welcome to our 20-minute web class where you're going to learn the 3 secrets to creating a highly profitable online business. Today you have 3 hosts here to share with you exactly how we've been able to transform our lives with the exact business that you are going to see here. Myself, Andrea Chalmers, Steve Preston, and Amanda Peters. Before we dive into the 3 secrets, we're just going to take a moment to share a little bit about ourselves and why this business has changed our lives, why and how this business has changed our lives. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so a little bit about my story. I went from working in a high stress environment for 15 years in the trucking industry to being a stay-at-home mom, trying to figure out a way to stay home with my kids, being able to homeschool them. Me and my husband almost hit bankruptcy trying to figure out this whole online business thing. So today I'm actually even more excited to share with you guys how we were able to avoid that, but also be able to create a pretty cool life on our own terms. So since starting this business, I've been able to retire my husband from the trades in Canada, where he was working in all sorts of different weather conditions and coming home super tired, burnt out, and sore from physical labor. Since being able to move our family to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where we have been here now for almost 3 full years. I'm now a homeschooling mom living my dream life on the beach. It's still crazy to say, and making more in 1 month than I did in a whole year at my old career. So
Hey guys, my name is Steve Preston. So I was previously a burnt out construction worker. I had my own construction company for 20 plus years, working every day, 12 to 14 hours a day. I actually own 2 traditional businesses, a construction company and also a firewood company. So I was owned by those businesses. I didn't have a vision and I felt like I had to settle for the way that things were until I came across this opportunity. It has allowed me to walk away from my construction business after 14 months in this business. I've gained my time back with my family. I'm home every single day. And while creating leverage, while only working a few hours a day from home, I'm often making one more in one day than I did in a whole month with my traditional businesses.
and Amanda.
I'm Amanda Peters. My background is from right out of high school, went to college and was a dental assistant, and then bumped up to working in oral surgery. My entire career was only those 2 professions, so 25 plus years. I loved my job. I did not love the hours my job took, 10, 12-hour days, mental, physical exhaustion. Commuting to work was a big thing, especially in winter driving. That extended your day and your stress levels quite a bit. And just feeling too exhausted to really have fun outside of your work hours was a really kind of a big thing for me. Um, Now, my husband Jim and I were able to both leave our professions that, for myself, I built over 20 plus years, put a lot of effort into that. We moved to Mexico. We live on the beach. It's something I've always wanted to do. Anyone will tell you I've always wanted to live by the ocean. We have a really healthy work-life balance, which is really, really important. And we've learned something new, and that's how to automate a business so that our time is managed properly. And because of all that, we haven't been happier and we have more energy than we've ever had. So you aren't here by chance. Something has led you to this very web class to open a door you've been searching for. And those things could be maybe you want to travel or move to a beautiful destination like Andrea or myself, spend more times with your loved ones, and create financial stability. Why did we choose this business? It's the ultimate freedom business, and here's why.
Okay, so we're going to dive into the 3 secrets. And first and foremost, secret number 1 is having a high ticket offer that solves a major problem. When we say the word high ticket, let me explain to you in the easiest terms what that means. Okay, imagine an offer where your first 25 referrals can pay you up to $100,000. That's the power of high ticket. To be able to earn that kind of money with such a low amount of referrals, that offer will need to solve a pretty significant problem. So when we look at problems in the world right now, Some of the biggest problems that we face are anything to do with health, environment, and ways for people to reclaim their time. One of the really biggest things that are going on in the world right now, in the sense of health and environment. Okay, so your body is 70% water. Water really, truly is 70% of the health puzzle. So the issue with what we're seeing here in the world right now is not having the ability to really provide our body with the quality water that we used to many, many years ago due to many, many different factors. So a lot of people go and look for alternatives to trying to better their water. And the number one way people are trying to better their water is they're going to bottled water. So with bottled water, it's been confirmed that over 38 contaminants, including bacteria, fertilizer, pharmaceuticals, and industrial chemicals, have been found in over 90% of water brands. Research found that an average of over 240,000 microplastics per 1 liter of bottled water. So not only when we're drinking bottled water are we consuming a lot of contaminants, we're also consuming a lot of microplastics that are never leaving our body. On top of that, bottled water has a huge environmental crisis, causes a huge environmental crisis. Over 481 billion plastic water bottles are used every year. Only approximately 9% is actually recycled. So that's a huge problem. So I know a lot of people are looking at alternatives, and it's almost crazy to think that the alternative would be tap water because a lot of people have steered away from it, and for good reason. So tap water has been known to have over 160 unregulated contaminants in our tap water, many that are linked to cancer, harm to the brain, nervous system, change in growth and development in the fetus, fertility problems, and hormone disruption. Okay, another alternative is reverse osmosis. So reverse osmosis moves most contaminants and all beneficial minerals, and such as calcium and magnesium, leaching those vital minerals from our bodies, causing significant health issues, especially to our immune system and bones. And then there's alkaline water, and there's a lot of conversation around alkaline water and people saying it's good for you and it's not good for you. Well, in large amounts, it's definitely not good for you because alkaline water, especially bottled, is created with a chemical called bicarbonate, which is basically baking soda, and drinking baking soda water in large amounts has its own health dangers. Okay, so these celebrities and professionals have all found the solution, and you're about to find it right now as well. So introducing Enagic Kangen water. With Enagic Kangen water, you can earn $350 to $7,500 per sale. This is an in-home medical grade water ionizer that produces electrolyzed reduced water. It has decades of research studies in holistic medical health professionals recommend for the health benefits. There's actually thousands of studies that have been performed on the benefits of this water in particular. It's a product that literally everyone and their cat and dog can use. It's sustainable, reduces plastic usage, and has over 100 uses for your home, eliminating many toxic household products, which has been massive for our family and our young kids. So with this water ionizer, above and beyond that is the legacy income that you can pass down to your kiddos. So to have access to referring this product to others, there is a compensation plan attached to it that can create a legacy income that can actually create generational wealth. So right now, the water ionizer industry is in an untapped market at about only 0.1% of market saturation, and it's currently sitting at about $2 billion in sales revenue annually. It's projected to double between 4 to 5 billion by 2026. So we're sitting at 2025 right now. We're sitting at the beginning of a massive wave. So when you look at the numbers of wanting to get in front of something that can change your life on a financial aspect, the numbers are here. So Enagic also has consistently ranked #1 for market revenue every single year because simply it is the best of the best. And it's
Secret number 2, this is a good one, paid marketing. So social media marketing. So we start on average $5 a day ads that are affordable with a massive ROI, and a 100% tax write-off. So that's return on investment. We reach hundreds of thousands of people without needing a huge social media following. And to be clear, we did not start with a single social media following. So you do not need that. You get to choose your perfect audience of who you want to target. For an example, if you're like Andrea, homeschooling parent, you're going to reach out to other homeschooling parents. Jim and I would reach out to people who love to travel. And then on top of that, you're always looking for people that are looking for a business opportunity or kind of an entrepreneur mindset. These ads run 24/7 without you being present. So you start your ad, they continue to run on their own. No need to ever cold message or bug your family and friends. Never.
That is something that can, this right here is something that can really create so much time freedom in your life. And there's one thing I quickly want to touch on before we reveal secret number 3 is with social media marketing. You just saw our high ticket offer. So just to clarify, we don't actually frontline promote the water ionizer. We promote the business opportunity and really what the business can offer. So you're never going to be in a position where you need to be plastering a product on your social media. So just for clarity on that, we actually leverage our everyday lives. When I first started this business, my everyday life was being a stay-at-home mom, and that's who I targeted. So let's go into secret number 3.
Secret number 3, an automated sales and training system that generates passive income while you're busy enjoying life or working or whatever it is you're doing. Make sales 24/7. Imagine having a system that does most of the selling over and over again for you. This is what we call a sales funnel. And you're probably asking, what is a sales funnel? And this made a lot of sense to me because I was running 2 businesses at the time, and I thought, how could I ever find more time to put on a 3rd business? When I seen this blew my mind because I thought, well, this is exactly what I've been looking for. We create an ad, okay? We create an ad, we run an ad, and we're directing it to people like-minded to ourselves, other entrepreneurs, people looking for a business opportunity. From there, you're directed into our funnel with our videos that break down the whole process to give you complete clarity on exactly what we're doing. So that does a lot of the heavy lifting. This is automation. And after that, we make a sale. And then best part of all, we get paid.
Amazing. And it's honestly can be as simple as that. And simple is what's really been duplicatable in being able to see so many people that have come through into our business here in our community to be able to create the same results. So what's next is making the next step forward to taking a look at our Global Freedom Movement community. So what do you get as a Global Freedom Movement member? You're going to get a 30-minute strategy call to map out your goals, instant access to our discovery process that walks you through in-depth training on our business and high-ticket product, lifetime access to our training platform, the Freedom Course, your first 5 sales closed for you, access to our private team community, daily mentorship and message support from our team, and access to our 30K in 30 days cheat sheet. So how much does this training and automation and mentorship all cost? It's free. There's no monthly charges. So when you decide to partner with the Global Freedom Movement and our high ticket offer, you will have lifetime access to all of our resources to help you build a successful online business absolutely free. Okay, so before we want you to make any sort of decision, we want you to take the next step, and you're going to see a link if in the next couple minutes here that's going to give you the ability to join our Facebook community group. And inside there, you're going to get inside access to our community. You're going to get additional 6 videos that are in depth that really dive in full transparency what our business looks like and how it can transform your life. And we have a ton of bonus content in there as well. Once you have gone through the Facebook group and gone through those additional videos, That's when you will be suggested to schedule a call to go over your goals and how we can help you get to where you want to be. And then moving forward from that step, you officially join our team. You're going to get access to our Freedom course that has step-by-step video training to help you really be able to build the foundational aspect of this business, but to be able to not only build the foundational, but the scalability to really create life on your own terms. Steve and Amanda, if you can just kind of share, I know you guys have both gone through the course, just a little bit of feedback of how this course in particular has helped you guys build your business.
Absolutely. So this was super powerful to me because I came from a construction company. When I got started, I went down, I got my business license, and that's it. Like there was no training, there was no course, there was no mentorship, nothing to help me. I was like, okay, I got to figure this out. So when I saw this, I was like, it blew my mind because Andrea gave me this training platform that literally gives me step by step from day one to day 100, and something that I found the whole thing incredibly valuable. But the one thing I'm really dialing in is ads because I was like, well, how do you run ads and how do you do this? And so I've really been dialing the ads training in, and we've got videos that are step by step that I'm telling you anyone can do. And when you get those things pumping, that's when you start to enjoy life and leverage the automation and create the freedom lifestyle.
Yeah, the simplicity of the training is like anybody can do it. And so for me, my personality is I need to know everything to do everything. That's just my how my brain works. And because they're video based and they're step by step, like I literally can watch a video, I'll pause it, I'll do what I need to do, I can rewind it, I can replay it, I can start it again, and I literally follow the video step by step. And anyone else that I put through that course, their feedback is exactly the same. It's very easy to follow at your pace, and it's the simplicity. It's actually very well put together.
Thank you guys. I love that the course has been able to create such an impact in your life. And just to give some context, my background is, I tried every sort of online business out there and to try to find that freedom that I was looking for. And I've gone through tons and tons of courses over the years. So when I built out this course, it was really intentional of like, how could somebody starting from day one easily go through a video-based training that would allow them to be able to build out a business from A to Z, step by step, without really having any questions. But at the end of the day as well, should questions arise, you do have a really supportive community that's going to help you along the way. So we're not the only ones here within the global freedom movement. We have a massive community within our organization, people that are changing their lives. And this could be you as well, getting together with other community members that have all said yes to creating more freedom. So before we wrap this up, we just want to touch on a few frequently asked questions that you may have going on in your head right now. So we're going to touch on that before you go ahead and click the button to join our Facebook group.
Okay, so the most common question that everyone starts off with is how much time do I need to invest? Because time is valuable. You have jobs, you have children, you have lives. So as little or as much time as you want is a truthful answer. However, that reflects your outcome. This is your business that can be built on your timeline. I personally recommend investing 2 hours, 5 days a week with daily tasks such as mindset, go through different people will have gratitude, affirmations. Podcasts are really powerful. You build the foundation of your business, go through the training, post on social media, follow the templates, get to the point where you're running ads, be comfortable talking to people, like build it on your comfort level. And most people start the business while working jobs or running a busy schedule. So we start building our business throughout the day when we have free moments that we would otherwise be doing non-income producing things. And that could be Netflix, scrolling on social media. We're addicted to our cell phones. Make your cell phone make you money.
Love it. Absolutely. I second that.
What if I had zero experience? There's probably a lot of people asking this th or thinking this question, and I thought this question because I had zero experience. I was a home builder. I swung hammers. I built things. I knew nothing about social media. I wasn't even on Facebook. So If you have zero experience, I have great news for you. Essentially, we all start with zero experience. Running an automated high ticket online business is something 99% of people have never done before. That's why you're here. I personally started with no following, zero tech experience, but I came in it as a coachable and ready to learn attitude, and I was there to learn exactly what I needed to improve my family's life.
I love it, Steve. Steve literally came in with no experience. Okay, so can you guarantee I'll get results? No. So you are the only one that can guarantee you'll make it happen. Okay, so that's just the honest truth, and we're not going to sugarcoat it. If you commit to being coachable and consistent and show up for your business every day as if it's the answer to living your dream life, because it is, I can guarantee it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Another big question. What if I have zero experience in sales and I do not want to come across salesy? Well, this was my number one non-negotiable when I started a business because you don't have to be. We provide you with all the tools and systems that are necessary to set you up for success. You will not be required to explain your product because our automated system, the Facebook group, will do that for you. You just have to be willing to connect with others and share value. And this is where we help you with the ads and the talking to the leads. You will never be required to spam your social media with your product, cold message, bug family or friends, anything out of your comfort level.
Absolutely. I second that as well.
Another frequently asked question. Do I need money to start? Yes. Of course you need money. Any legit business is going to require an investment, a startup investment. If you truly want to be your own boss, make your own hours, have unlimited earning potential that you'll never get from an employer, you need to start taking action like a boss. With our business model, there are many options of getting started depending on your financial goals, with many of them that allow you to leverage OPM, which stands for other people's money. That's how the successful people do it. They leverage other people's money. Essentially, you can get started with zero out of pocket money and start as low as $100 a month. These getting started and financing options will be laid out for you in our Facebook group. Aside from the investment into our business model, our training, automation, and mentorship is completely free.
And that is almost unheard of in the high ticket industry. And it's something that we'll always stand behind and something that really makes our community stand out so significantly from anyone else is providing that additional support to help see the people that choose to partner with us have that access that truly is priceless because it's not something that just you will have access to as you build a team and community below you that are franchising this business out below you. They will also have access to it. So it's something that truly can help you really build and scale your business. So a quick recap. In short, we are a training and resource platform that teaches you how to build a highly profitable online business selling medical grade water ionizers that we just mentioned. By partnering with us, you have lifetime access to our training, mentorship, resources, and community of people all doing the same thing to help you along with this new incredible journey.
If you truly want to create an abundant future, you're sitting there now, you have two choices. Two choices. Number one is choose to do nothing. Let fear hold you back and you stay in the same position you currently are in, and you continue to let the best years of your life pass you by. Number two, you make a decision. You go after everything you know you and your loved ones deserve to experience in life. So we all have two choices. So you're here for a reason, and I highly encourage you to go ahead and click the button below and really dive into the Facebook group and get complete clarity and all the information so that you can make a good, educated decision for you and your family's life. Really lean into this because you're one choice away from a completely different outcome and changing the trajectory of your life from this point forwards.
We really hope to see you inside our Facebook group so that you can learn even more about this business with full transparency. Once you get inside, you'll see our welcome post where you'll find the 6 videos. We're going to help navigate you there as well to even help you with that extra step. So again, thank you for taking the time to see how fast your life can change. And we really look forward to potentially helping you change your life and living life on your own terms.